It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to Game 1 of the NBA season. Along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Digit Smith.
Man, it's been a long summer.
I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. We have been waiting for this day for a long time. We'll watch the visiting squad as they go up against the home team. Taking a look at this home squad, it would be so important for them to get some positive energy built up early in the season. And getting a win here in their opening game would go a long way toward doing that. No doubt they're going to come out firing tonight. After a brisk offseason, it's finally upon us, fellas.
What's that?
Opening night
Oh,
in
tonight's
the NBA.
opening night?
Hey,
Oh, those are
hey.
preseason games.
Shaq, your thoughts on how important it is for a team to get off to a fast start?
Well, early wins gives you confidence.
Oh, do they ever?
Makes you more intimidating to play against.
Does it ever?
I'm so excited. I miss you guys this summer.
Oh, I know. What
I'm
have you been
happy
doing?
to be here. I went to China about 59 times.
Yeah.
I went to Cancun 72 times.
Uh-huh.
And I went to the North Pole twice.
Oh, wow.
Wow, how's
so
that?
a pretty uneventful summer for you.
It was bad. I was looking for Santa. I couldn't find it.
Okay, well, you're not supposed to. The fans, the local media, everyone is excited. And I just am excited to be here, start of the season, and you don't want to start slow. You don't want to have any rough patches early on.
What'd you do this summer?
I went fishing.
Did you really?
Yes, I did.
Catch anything?
Fishing. Yes, I did. I went to Dubai and went deep sea fishing.
Wow, awesome. So you were traveling all over the place?
Oh, say does.
This is it, opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. It'll be the visiting team and the home team.
Ready to go? Ready to go?
Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Gallinari. Belinelli is out there with D.Schroder. Then it's C.Capela. And it's Nowitzki in at the 4 slot. Here is O.Casspi. Off the pick. M.Gortat. Rebounded by Capela. Nowitzki kicks to Gallinari. So he gets the whistle, contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. And as good as Gallinari can be on the offensive side, Greg, he's a bit of a one-way player.
Yeah, and Gallinari is best in a situation where you can kind of hide him on defense. You want him out there on the floor due to his genius in terms of the offensive game, but he can't hang with most starting caliber forwards defensively.
And you got to give it up for Clarkson. I mean, he's a natural from mid-range.
Schroeder outside, tries it from the top of the key. A rebound by M.Gortat.
That's what they want. A good look from the mid-range game. Hey, but unfortunately, they came up empty.
Out to the wing. Here's O.Casspi. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. And Belinelli kicks to Nowitzki. Gallinari dishes to Capela. Back to Gallinari. Now Belinelli. Here's Nowitzki. And that ball.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Agree with you there, partner, because that screen really freed him up nicely, and that's a shot that if you're a pro, you need to make that.
Now, here's Clarkson. Dirk Nowitzki unable to get his shot to go. And Jordan Clarkson a second-rounder out of Missouri. He's got some offensive talent.
Yes, he does. I love his game. He's solid as a jump shooter. He's athletic, can make plays for others. His defense continues to get better. He brings a lot to the table. I like this young man's game a lot.
And how about the 46th pick back in the 14 draft? J.Clarkson has certainly exceeded expectations thus far in his career. An athletic combo guard. He's really succeeded playing at both the 1 and 2.
And Greg, Jordan Clarkson, he has an offensive game, doesn't he?
He's able to shoot with range, and he can attack off the bounce as well. I think that enables him to kind of play on or off the ball. And I think he has a chance to be a really good two-way player in our league.
Now here's Pekovic, and the layup's good off the glass. Pekovic has got his first points in this one.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Boy, it's a thing of beauty watching him attack the defense like that. I mean, they wanted no part of him on that layup.
Nowitzki, the pass to Schroder. Nowitzki against Gortat. 5 on the clock. Now here's Nowitzki. He's tightly guarded. Tries again. And it's C.Capela missing.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
Pekovic with a screen. Clarkson dishes to Casper. Down low. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Team still learning the ins and outs of their systems and how to play together in these early games. If you were coaching Clark and your team was struggling, how long do you wait before making changes?
It's hard to say, Kevin. It's a matter of feel and understanding your personnel, and sometimes it's gut instinct, consulting with your staff. But I think you've got to try to keep your changes to a minimal, and when you do make them, try to make sure they're relatively small changes so that you have a chance to adjust and your team does too.
Here's Belinelli. Nowitzki outside, and stolen by Pekovic. And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way. Look at that jam!
Come on now, bring the thunder, rock that rim. Transition defense, not matching up well with Clarkson's speed there.
And that replay is sponsored by Under Armour. Another unleash chaos moment, giving us an excellent perspective on the play. Feeds to Nowitzki. Back to Belinelli. There's the dish to Nowitzki. Shot clock at 5. Gortat with the block. They recover it. And the dunk by C.Capela. Here's Clarkson. He has 6. Outside A.Kirlienko. He feeds it to Caspi. Pekovic with a screen. And Caspi kicks to Pekovic. He used that pick to get in close. Pekovic has got 6 points.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Schroder passes to Belinelli. Nowitzki a screen. And Belinelli kicks to Nowitzki. Down low, C.Capela. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Nowitzki. C.Capela's got his second bucket tonight.
Sheer power there from C.Capela. Not an easy guy to contain when he's going up with the shot.
Gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. It's the first matchup of the season against this team, and he knows that they have great shot blocking. But he did say we've got to remain aggressive and continue to attack. Put the bigs in high pick-and-roll situations and shoot the jumper with confidence. They feel that's the key, Kevin.
That's great, David. Thanks. They've got their hands full against a team that plays such tough D.
And that's why you got to be flexible in terms of your game plan, particularly on the offensive end. They might have to try a few different approaches so they find one that works.
For sure. I mean, they have to be ready to adapt. The only way to break down this defense is to show them a lot of different looks.
Now, here is Gallinari. Kicks it to Nowitzki. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
And Nowitzki is an accomplished scorer inside, uses his height extremely well. You can't allow him to get that kind of positioning.
And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Buries it from 3-point range. He's got 12.
and they can't allow him too many open looks like that. That's just inviting trouble.
Schroder kicks to Nowitzki. Now here's C.Capela. Pass to Nowitzki. 6 on the shot clock. Basket counts. Nowitzki's got his second basket of the game.
And Nowitzki is money from the mid-range now. Like how high he keeps the ball. Really does a nice job of extending and keeping that ball away from the defense. You know, Nowitzki, who's been a Hall of Fame player throughout his career, had an Achilles injury last year, and there was some question as to whether or not he would retire. Nice to see him back in action for one more season.
Now here's A.Shved. Passes it to Vucevic. Outside Kirlienko. Vucevic setting the pick for Kirlienko. It's deflected, and they get it back. Len's shot is off.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Sabonis, the pass to Nowitzki. Here's Sabonis. In the corner, T.Sefolosha with it. Lets the 3 fly. Bangs home the trifecta. Sabonis has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. And Nowitzki had said his goal was to make it an even 20 years playing in the NBA, Clark.
And Kevin, here he is, season 20, after all he's accomplished and all this time, to see him still playing and still contributing at a very high level, really remarkable.
Now here's Freak, looking for his first basket still in this one. Knocks it loose, stolen by Kirlienko. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. First trip to the line for him here. The first one falls. We look around the league at some of the younger talent, Clark, and there's a lot of great young players. Who do you think might make the jump to superstar status in a few short years?
Tell you what, if he can stay healthy, and Joel Embiid is special. Man, Devin Booker I like, fun to watch, great shooter. But I'd give the nod to Joel Embiid. This guy is graceful, he's big, he's strong, and highly skilled.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
Nowitzki a screen. The feed to T.Sefolosha. Nowitzki left side. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Nowitzki's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Now the pass to Vucevic. Shoots a fader, and that's collected by Nowitzki. Here's Sabonis. Len grabs the board. 3 on 3. Pass to Kirlienko. 1:50 left in the first quarter. Len kicks to Vucevic, and it ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
And taking a look now at the stats for Nikola Vucevic, coming off a terrific season. Averaged about 14 points, 10 rebounds, and 2 assists. And his rebounding is what's most impressive. He's shown tremendous determination on the backboard.
And it's a big asset for this team. I mean, he blocks out on the defensive glass, and then he keeps balls alive at the offensive end.
Now, here's Vucevic. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Sabonis, the pass to Freak. And so he draws the foul on the shot. Trip to the line to shoot 2.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and 1.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. A-Train, he's checked in for Dirk Nowitzki.
And the missed opportunities for them at the line here early on.
And those can often come back to haunt you, Greg. They've got to focus and really make the most of the chances.
The shot by Kirlienko, no good.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And it's Freak missing. Just about an even 40% to start. A.Shved kicks to Len. Dishes it to Vucevic. Over Bargnani. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Sabonis, the pass to Bargnani. He dishes it to Freak. Pass to Sabonis. He kicks it to Freak. And Freak throws it down.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies.
You said it, Kevin. He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
Now here's Shved. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Feeds to Vucevic to end the drought. That's short off the rim. Freak with it. No good. That would have tied it. And we'll be right back after this. His career.
When I first got here, my first year was so tough that I didn't really know that I can make it in this league. To be named with all these names is an unbelievable honor, and it's been a crazy ride.
Dirk has proven himself through the test of time. As tough as it may have been back in his rookie year, he overcame those obstacles to become this elite NBA player destined for the Hall of Fame.
And people do talk about players being a Dirk Nowitzki type. You're right about that. And that's a type any team would like to have. One of the greatest power forwards in the NBA's history.
And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
They're just very aggressive on the offensive side of the ball, attacking the rim in this first quarter. A lot of trips to the free throw line.
Taking full advantage of playing at home, and the fans have really helped them here.
They've got C.Capela. Gallinari is out there with A.Train. Then there's D.Schroder, and it's Belinelli in at the 2 spot. Schroder dishes to Bargnani. Got a piece of it. Kicks it to Schroder. He feeds it to Belinelli. Clarkson against Schroder. Now the dish to Bargnani. And here's Clarkson. 12 points for him. Passes to Gortat. There's a screen by Gortat. Caspi for 3. That one doesn't drop. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Screen by Capela. Lob pass to Capela. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, I like how Capela stays one step ahead of the posse on defense. Has a real good sense of body control.
Now Clarkson, the feed to Caspi. There's the pass to N.Pekovic. And Bargnani sends it back. And Belinelli kicks to Bargnani. Clark, we like to reach out to the fans and have them send in questions, so I've got one right now. Here's Alex in Ohio, of all places. He asks, what sport other than basketball are you best at?
I specialized early, Alex. I was a decent athlete, had good hands, could catch and throw a football pretty well, but didn't like the contact there. Right now, I'm actually just a good workout guy, and I'm trying to become a better than average golfer.
And that one good from Clarkson.
What a nice feel, good feel for the pick and roll. Clarkson sees his opportunity and capitalizes.
Gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Now, here is Bargnani. Here's Gallinari. Here's Capela. but he gets it back. Well, Swiss center Clint Capela is up there as one of the most efficient players in the league. He's only 22, but he's efficient mostly because all his shots come right at the basket, right on the doorstep. Last season, he finished near the top of the league, in fact, in field goal percentage.
And for a while, he was leading the league, if I recall correctly, Kevin. Capela knows who he is, what he's about, and what his team needs from him. So he finishes off his chances that are created by guards penetrating. Not flashy, but very effective.
Pekovic with a screen. Here is Caspi. Belinelli is covering. And he knocks down the first one.
Well, I think A.Caspi has been underappreciated and didn't play much for the Kings last season. Waived by the Pelicans after injuring that thumb, and hard to figure because he can give you quality minutes.
Pass to Gallinari. To the inside. Kicks it out to Schroder. Jacks up a three. Bangs home the trifecta.
Can't give up these looks. I mean, the defense has to be more aggressive guarding the perimeter.
And Caspi, an excellent rebounder and a pretty good three-point shooter.
Versatile, he can play either forward position, and his shooting and toughness makes him a great acquisition.
Count it, good. Caspi's got 6.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Schroder against Clarkson. Gallinari outside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on M.Gortat. That free throw missing. And he's good on the second. Here is Caspi. He's got 6. Dishes it to Clarkson. Gortat with a screen on Schroder. He's off on that one. Good work defensively by Capela. Gone 2 of 6 in the field in the second quarter so far. Schroder with the ball. There's the pick. He dishes it to Bargnani. Back to Schroder. Bargnani with the ball. Now guarded by Pekovic. Shot clock at 3. And the dunk by Capela.
Nice recognition that time from Capela, aggressively rolling to the bucket after setting the screen.
Here is Caspi. To the paint. And Pekovic throws it down.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Belinelli passes to Capela. Shots good from Bargnani.
Love that aggressive mentality, constantly looking to put the ball in the basket.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Clarkson. Last season's performance for him. He was around 14 points a game last year. 2 assists and 3 rebounds. And you look at those numbers, not bad. But, guys, I think he can do better, and he knows it.
And he has high expectations for himself as well, guys, but he just hasn't delivered fully on his potential yet.
Now here's A.Shved. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Out to the right wing. And stolen by Freak. And they're running. There's Sabonis. That drops, and it comes off an assist from D.Nowitzki.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, it's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Now, here's Clarkson. He's got 14. Len dishes to Clarkson. Shot from 12. And the rebound goes to Nowitzki. Gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Sabonis kicks to P.Zipser. Pass to Sabonis. 6 on the shot clock. And that one is good. Sabonis has got 7 points in the game. And so here's the home team. They trail by 3.
And well, they swept the season series against them last year, making it pretty clear how much separation exists between the two teams.
Yeah, Greg, I mean, one is a playoff team. The other, question mark, ... not so much. But things change, and you're only as good as your last win, so we'll see how they handle things tonight.
Feeds to Len. He kicks to Shved. The dish to Clarkson. Passes it to Vucevic. Over Nowitzki. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Here's Sabonis. He has 7. Right wing. Nowitzki inside. Vucevic on him. He drains the turnaround jump shot. That's now 8 points for Dirk Nowitzki.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Here's Sabonis. They set the pick. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Clark, when you played, did you have any superstitions or a game day ritual that you would follow?
Superstitions are a waste of time in my book, Kevin. I had none, not any. I liked my pregame nap. I'd get a good pregame meal, and then it was about focusing on my assignment for that particular game and night or day. Superstitions, I know a lot of guys have them. They weren't part of my toolkit.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Kicks it to Poeltl. And the pass to Sabonis. And Vucevic pulls it down.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Textbook defense all around. Nice job at contesting the shot without fouling, and that's how you do it. Well done.
Here's Sabonis after the made shot from Nikola Vucevic. Now here is T.Sefolosha. He's guarded closely. Here's Freak. Excellent D there from Mozgov. Gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. Here's A.Kirlienko. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. Free throw good, A.Kirlienko.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Nowitzki a screen. To the middle. Now here's Freak, guarded by A.Kirlienko. Releases. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
I'll tell you what, age ain't nothing but a number when you talk about the impact of Dirk Nowitzki. I mean, with his size and shooting touch, he creates so many openings for himself and his teammates offensively.
And Nowitzki's turnaround, an unblockable shot when he's hitting. Greg, he's unguardable.
And even though he's lost a little lift in the legs, he's worked hard to kind of quicken his release. And just another tweak for a guy who's made a career of adding layers to his Hall of Fame game.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Sabonis. 9 points in the game so far. Stolen by Clarkson. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. The home team up by 2. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Taking a look at this home squad, Kenny, what did you see from them?
Well, I think they're feeling the energy of this hometown crowd. Sometimes you get a little complacent and comfortable in your surroundings, but no, they fed off adrenaline in the first half.
Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
I like the way they rebounded. They devoted a lot of energy down low, fighting for each other on the boards, and they helped keep this game tight. If they can continue to do that, it could easily be the factor that swings the game in their favor.
That's it for halftime. Glad you could join us, as now we send you back to the action for the start of the third quarter.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third.
Wanted to, just a slasher's mentality.
Yeah, you know, good things happen when he cuts to the rim, Greg, and you cut into the heart of the defense like that, makes things easy.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. They've got N.Pekovic. Jordan Clarkson is out there with O.Casspi. And it's A.Kirlienko. And it's M.Gortat in at the 5, down low. Now here's Schroder, just 5 to shoot. Here's Nowitzki. And it's Kirlienko with the rebound.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
That's what I call an everything but. Good execution, just didn't knock it down. But you're right, they're happy with that shot.
Here's Clarkson. He feeds it to Pekovic. M.Gortat with a screen on Nowitzki. He used that pick to get in close. 10 points for N.Pekovic.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Well, while we have a second, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a list of the league's top shooters from last season. In the third spot, C.Capela. And, of course, M.Gortat.
As well as these two shot the ball, it was a nightmare situation for a defender guarding either one of them. It's so hard to stop them from getting their shots off.
Outside Kirlienko. There's a screen by M.Gortat. Kirlienko the pass to Clarkson. And Capela over to help. Second chance effort, and Capela sends it back.
And every season, Capela has improved as a shot blocker. Timing, awareness, recognition. He's really good at erasing shot attempts.
Gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Clarkson dishes to Kirlienko. The feed to Pekovic. Good work defensively by Nowitzki.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Textbook defense all around. Nice job at contesting the shot without fouling, and that's how you do it. Well done.
Now, here's Clarkson. 19 points in the game. Here's Kirlienko, and the rebound goes to Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Here's Clarkson. Pekovic with a screen. Kirlienko kicks to Clarkson. Pekovic with a screen on Schroder. Here's Clarkson. Another shot, and Pekovic with the lay-in. Pekovic has got 12 points in the game.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Schroder kicks to Nowitzki. Here's O.Casspi, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And now let's get a look at the numbers for Dennis Schroder. Last year, getting it done. He averaged 18 points a game, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. And I think he's got to be pretty pleased with his output. And you know he's always looking to push himself.
Yeah, you know, really solid numbers across the board here, Greg. I mean, he contributes in a multitude of ways for this club.
And taking a look here at some numbers for M.Gortat. He had a strong showing last season. 5th in field goal percentage, and he was among the top 20 rebounders in the league. Never shy about throwing his weight around in the paint.
And yeah, he's one of the most efficient scorers in the league for sure. Moves without the ball, avoids taking the bad shots. That's why he was top 5 in field goal percentage last year. Now, here is Gallinari. To the paint, here's Belinelli. Gortat comes up with the rebound. Gortat's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Clarkson passes to Caspi. Dishes it to N.Pekovic. There's a screen by Gortat. Knocks it loose. And N.Pekovic kicks to Clarkson. Shooter comes with the double team. Releases from 15. Here's N.Pekovic. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Capela. The shot, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Clarkson kicks to N.Pekovic. They set the screen. Caspi dishes to N.Pekovic. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Clint Capela.
At the line.
And the first one drops. Freaks checked in for Gallinari.
At the line for 2.
Both free throws good from N.Pekovic.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Shooter passes to Belinelli. Caspi gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Now here's Capela. T right on him. Screen by Capela. Here's Nowitzki.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Now Caspi. 8 points for him. A.Kirlienko kicks to Gortat. From the arc. And it's Caspi with the 3. Caspi's got 11 points.
And you can see there the defender gets caught up on the pick.
I think he's got to be more aggressive, stronger, getting through those screens. Can't allow shooters that kind of space to pull the trigger.
Now here's Schroeder. Down low, Capela. Count it. He's got 10.
You know, even though he's been on, they still are behind. I mean, there's only so much he can do.
There's a screen by Gortat. Clarkson dishes to Gortat. And it's sent back by Nowitzki.
And, you know, Nowitzki is capable of 86ing these shots now. That means rejection, using his height and wingspan to deny.
A.Kirlienko up top. There's a good screen. 6 to shoot. A wide open look here for Vucevic. Trains the three-pointer. Vucevic has got his second bucket.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit. And you look at the post-up bangers who don't block shots at a high level. More and more we're seeing teams relegate them to that 6-man role off the bench. It'll be interesting to see how that affects a guy like Vucevic who fits that description.
And here's Vucevic. Dirk Nowitzki getting his 3 to go. Can't connect from 14 feet out.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Here's A.Shved. Foul on the play. Basket counts, so it'll be a 3-point play chance. Greg, why is it, do you think, that teams want those more floor-bound, post-up big men like Vucevic coming off the bench?
I think 2 things. First of all, their defensive shortcomings are less exposed playing against other reserves. Also, their ability to create offense on the block has more value with that second unit because that group tends to have their struggles in terms of scoring the basketball.
Well, that was Dirk Nowitzki getting in the way of the defense right there. Well done.
Lets it go from the wing, and the basket by A.Kirlienko. A.Kirlienko's got 6 points.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
Yeah, you know, continue to pour it on them. That's what they want to do right now. Doing their best to put this game out of reach and in the win column.
Now here's Freak. Kicks it out to Schroeder. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That one on A.Kirlienko. And D.Schroder out of Germany handed the keys as the full-time starter at the point guard in his 4th season.
And with his confidence and competitive spirit, you know he was chomping at the bit for that opportunity. And you got to love his athleticism coupled with that big play capability. It's just exciting to see how good this young man can become.
Traps in the tray.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here's Schroder. Fires from 14. Here's Sabonis. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line. And he knocks down the first one. Both shots good from the stripe. And here is A.Shved. Pass to A.Kirlienko. And it's Vucevic in the corner. They get it back. 2nd shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Here's Sabonis after the basket by T.Mozgov. Sabonis kicks to P.Zipser. Outside, Belinelli. Pass to Sabonis. A minute 42 left to play here in the 3rd. It's deflected. Here's Leaf. Gallinari covering. Feeds it to A.Kirlienko. He dishes it to Vucevic. Back to A.Kirlienko. Mozgov passes to Vucevic. On its way from A.Shved for 2, and the shot no good, a bit short. And 31% here in the 3rd. Offensively, they are looking bleak. Knocked away. P.Zipser dishes to Freak. 1:02 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. And Belinelli kicks to Sabonis. A 2nd chance effort. And he sinks the layup. Sabonis has got 13.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Outside A.Kirlienko. The dish to Vucevic. Over Freak. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. 7 points for Vucevic.
Tremendous confidence on display from Vucevic. I mean, he's so good at shot preparation, readying himself before the pass arrives.
They set the pick. Here's Freak. Mozgov with the block.
You know, he's been off so far, Kevin, but there's still time. I mean, he just needs to settle it down, idle it down a little bit, and try to contribute as much as he can on the offense within himself.
Passes it to A.Shved. 3-pointer. 2nd chance shot. Mozgov's shot is off. Gallinari wide open. No good on that last 2nd attempt there. And so it's the home team with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We come back right after this. Well, they're at 45%. We've got D.Schroder. A-Train is out there with Gallinari. Then there's Belinelli. Now here's A.Shved. Belinelli is covering. Unloads from 13. And it's in there. And it's 9 points for Vucevic.
He's definitely turned things around in this game. I mean, he was more of a background player in the 1st half. He's jumped center stage now.
Len with the block. And they'll keep possession. Now Belinelli. There's a screen. Nobody near Schroder. And the 3 ball is good.
And those are two teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Now, here's Clarkson. Down low, Len. And Vucevic kicks to Clarkson. Vucevic setting the pick for Clarkson. Clock at 6. Some solid defense from Gallinari. 43% from the field. Theis, guarded by Len, and stolen by A.Shved. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Theis, he kicks it to Gallinari. Schroder passes to Gallinari. He feeds it to Belinelli. Schroder dishes to Belinelli. From the wing, Theis. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
Boy, can he finish in the paint. That's one thing we know he's good at.
Clarkson kicks to Vucevic. Vucevic is screen on Gallinari. Inside. Bargnani against Vucevic for 3. A.Shved. Gallinari with the rebound. Gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Back to Schroder. Gallinari passes to Schroder. Vucevic with the block.
And you know, with Vucevic, as is the case with all shot blockers, it's about timing. And how can you bait that shooter into shooting a shot that you know you can block?
Didn't have any problem knocking that one down. Another defensive lapse leading to 2 more.
Bargnani a screen on Clarkson. That doesn't go either for Schroder. Doing pretty well at 46% from the floor. Steps back and fires. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
The total answer for this team.
You gotta like what Jordan Clarkson has done in this game.
He is on a major roll today. This timeout was desperately needed. They've got to come up with a new game plan designed to shut him down.
Now here's Schroder. Freak dishes to Schroder. Hits the three-point bomb.
Against length, he does a nice job of creating just enough separation.
Yeah, he's so creative with the ball and his ability to shake free from bigger guys to knock down those triples. Boy, that's a thing of beauty there.
M.Gortat misses from short range.
And, you know, even though they're up, he's been off his game this quarter, having trouble finding the basket. And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
Here's Leaf. N.Pekovic with a screen. The pass to Clarkson. Shoots over Schroder. Misses off the left iron. Gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter. Shooting at even 50% from the field. Here's Sabonis. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Oh, great ball movement there.
N.Pekovic with a screen. Pass to Leaf. Over Freak. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. And count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Now, here's Clarkson. Kicks to M.Gortat. Clarkson passes to A.Shved. The feed to M.Gortat. Shot clock at 6. Dishes it to Clarkson. Shoots over Schroder. The shot by Clarkson, no good. Gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Now here's Freak. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Hey, and when guys at this level are that close to the basket, they ain't missing. I mean, especially when there's no defense in the neighborhood.
Pass to Leaf. Over Freak. Shot's good by Leaf. Here's Sabonis. There's the pick. Screen by Capela. No one covering. Freak's got 10 points in the second half.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man. And really, whether you're up or down, it's a game of adjustments.
Always. And having a good coach is critically important. I mean, you need somebody you can count on to make the right adjustment.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the home team had some words for the team during the break. He still wants them to be aggressive and assertive on offense. He said, I don't want us to get content with this lead. Build on it. Don't give them any chance of getting back in this thing. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now here is A.Kirlienko. Here's N.Pekovic. A beautiful reverse layup.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Schroder kicks to Sabonis. There's the pick. Schroder with the ball. Pass to Freak. And it's A.Kirlienko with the rebound. A.Kirlienko's got his 4th rebound in this one. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. D.Nowitzki picks up that one.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
No good on the second free throw.
Usually free throws are a formality for him. I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touch by Schroder. Gone 5 of 11 from the field in the 4th quarter. Clarkson kicks to Caspi. N.Pekovic with a screen. Off the pick. Rebounded by Capela. Capela's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And Freak throws it down hard.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
Feeds to Clarkson. M.Gortat with the screen for Clarkson. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Clarkson's got 4 this quarter.
Attacking inside. Clarkson plays with a chip on his shoulder, like he's trying to prove something every night. That's not a bad way to play when you're young and up and coming.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
Hey, Father Time has yet to slow down Nowitzki, a go-to guy in important spots in the game, and a confident clutch shooter.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Free throw good. Sabonis. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And they are making it look easy at the free throw line here in the second half.
Caspi dishes to A.Kirlienko. Clarkson passes to M.Gortat. Second chance shot. He takes it up and lays it in.
Oh, and the wingspan of M.Gortat, Kevin, helps him big time on the glass. Great at using his height and length to corral rebounds.
Now here's Schroder. Capela sets a screen for Freak. Off the pick. And the dunk by Capela.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Here's A.Kirlienko. He dishes it to Caspi. N.Pekovic with a screen. And Caspi kicks to M.Gortat, and that one is good.
Terrific timing on that pass, placing it in a great spot, ideal spot where his teammate could score.
1:41 left in the fourth quarter of this one. It's Schroder with the drive, and the basket is good.
A good score inside, and the defense really offering very little resistance.
Well, they don't have anybody to blame but themselves. Got to prevent them from getting good looks this late in the ball game. You got to come up with stops.
Here's Kirlienko after the made shot from D.Schroder. Here's N.Pekovic, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second just bucket right there.
Defensive rebounding, just such a crucial part of the game.
Yeah, it's finishing your defense, Greg. We know that. You can defend, then you got to rebound the miss, and you got to get to the glass with intensity.
And defensively, you have got to extend to their shooters. They have been on fire this half.
Well, you know, the D just hasn't been there for real. I mean, these shooters are getting any perimeter shot they want. It's a bunch of warm-up jump shots out there.
Now, here's Clarkson. And O.Casspi kicks to Kirlienko. Over a freak. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. .51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now the dish to Nowitzki. Pass to Freak. Nowitzki a screen. Freak kicks to Nowitzki. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Freak. Guarded closely. Connects from downtown.
Timeout. And this atmosphere is bananas.
Electric in here. I mean, that was a tremendous shot. This crowd all over, turned up.
There's 25 seconds left in the game. Cuts off the pass. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
So close to getting the steal there, but the deflection equally as effective.
Yeah, refusing to give up anything easy. Solid defense, and I like that attitude.
Stolen by Kirlienko. Clarkson against Schroder. Ooh, offline. M.Gortat kicks to Clarkson, and an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
9 seconds left in the fourth. It's stolen by Schroder, and now we've got the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he is unable to get the second one.
They have a chance to tie it up.
A 3-ball would do just that.
And so the road team gets the W in this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Dirk. Congrats on the win. How were you guys able to hang in there during the second half?
I think we just battled, and that was good for us. I thought that really won us the game down the stretch. We scrambled for each other. We rotated, got a couple lucky bounces down the stretch, and that always helped.
Luck is the residue of design, and you guys got it done. Thanks, Dirk. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. See you later.